Hello everyone and welcome to my very first video on my channel, Rooted with Arwen. I am Arwen and I am so excited to start this journey with you. Yoga and mindfulness have been such transformative parts in my life, and the purpose of this channel is to create a space where we can connect, breathe, and grow together. Since we are kicking things off during one of the busiest times of the year, I thought it would be the perfect time to talk about winter self-care. Today, I'm going to share some tips with you that's going to help you stay grounded, calm, and centered throughout the holiday season. So let's dive in. First, let's talk about creating a space for you. See, the holidays are about giving, right? But you cannot pour from an empty cup. So start by carving out 10 to 15 minutes a day just for you. Whether that's a morning ritual or a quiet moment before bed. That small commitment can make a big difference. Here are some key tips that will help. The first is setting boundaries. Learning to say no when needed. Overcommitting can drain your energy. As I said, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You do have to come first. As they say in the airplanes, your mask needs to go on your face first before you help the person next to you. Same thing here. The second key tip is to simplify your to-do list, focusing on what truly matters and not being afraid to delegate. Now let's bring in some yoga. A gentle flow with grounding poses is perfect for winter. We're going to do a very quick flow together, 3 poses, or 3 poses that you can try on your own at your own pace. These are going to help. So the first pose is called child's pose or balasana. This is probably one of my favorite poses, I will say. When I'm doing a full yoga flow and I just need a breather, I just need to just relax and not challenge myself anymore for a few moments, I will come into this pose. This pose is called child's pose or balasana. It's very relaxing. You're going to place your palms on the ground just to get set up. Alignment is important. You want your knees spread apart, about hip width distance. You want your feet or your toes to touch. And then you're going to sit back on those heels. As you do, you're going to reach your hands out forward. So to extend is when we inhale. So you want to inhale and reach those hands out. Inhale. Reach, reach, reach. And as you exhale, you want to lower down to the ground. And while you're here, breathe. Keep your forehead on the ground and just breathe. That is one really good pose to do. It's important to keep your breath going and to keep your breath deep. All right, pose number 2. Actually, 2 poses here. We have cat-cow, which is Marjariasana for cat and Bitalasana for cow. So this is a really good spine. This is a really good stretch for your spine. So what we will do here is you're going to, again, place those palms down on the ground. Knees are spread apart. You want your feet straight behind your knees. In this pose, you do not want your feet or your toes to touch. You want them to stay out nice and long. Place those palms flat on the ground. Fingers are spread apart. Wrists straight down below the shoulders. And then going into the first pose, we're going to lower our stomach and we're going to lift our hips and lift our gaze. So we're inhaling as we go up. We inhale. And then as we exhale, we want to round the spine. Start with the tailbone, go up the spine, and bring your chin to chest on the exhale. Inhale, lift up. Lower that belly. Exhale, chin to chest, tuck it. Inhale. I'm going to do about 3 more rounds. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And come back to neutral. That is such a wonderful practice or pose to warm up your spine, which is essential because everything is connected to your spine. All right, this is the third pose. The third pose is our tree pose or our vrikshasana. So we're going to just stand on up. Now, doing an actual yoga flow, we will flow into this pose, but right now we're just going to stand up. Stand up at your own pace. So you're going to plant both feet on the ground. We're going to pick a side first, and it's so important to balance the side. So we're going to do the other side as well. So it doesn't matter which side you start with. I'm going to start putting my right foot down on the ground and lifting up my left. So this is tree pose again. So this pose is going to help with grounding. It's going to help you feel grounded throughout this holiday season. A few options for those of you who want to start off more gentle is you're going to keep the left foot on the ground. Hands, palms together. And as you push those palms together, that should help push your shoulders away. So we don't want to be crouching down. We want to bring our shoulders back, bring our heart open, stand tall. The standing leg, in this case for me is my right leg, should not be locked. That knee should not be locked. You want it slightly bent. Press those palms together. Option one, you can keep that left foot on the ground, still focusing though on the grounded foot, the one where I'm wiggling my toes, pushing down into the ground. Option two, if you want to challenge yourself a bit more, bring that left foot or the foot that's coming off the ground, the knee that is mostly bent, bring it to your calves. Getting a little bit more challenging, yeah? What helps with this is picking a spot out in front of you, in front of your gaze, and just staring. Also, that standing foot, grounding down through it. That is key. It is key. All right, for those of you who want to go a bit more, grab that ankle and bring it above the knee. Still grounding down. Grounding down through that standing foot. Press the palms together. Shoulders are pressed away. And breathe. Challenge yourself here. I'm going to slowly lower down to come out of it. Okay. That is not an easy pose. I know that. I have fallen before in class. Yes, I have. But what's important, again, is the foot that's grounded down, ground down through it. Stare straight ahead and breathe. Keep breathing. We're going to go ahead and do the other side just for kicks and giggles. It's very important to balance both sides out. I'm going to start off small. Palms pressed away, looking straight ahead. Next one, I'm coming up to my calf. And I'm going to come up a bit higher. I'm going to grab the ankle, going above the knee. So do your best here. You don't have to do all three. I'm just showing you the options, by the way. I'm starting to fall. See, it's normal to fall. Doesn't matter how good you are. You can always fall down. Just get back up again. So a couple of things with this pose. It is important not to put the foot that's coming up on the knee. That is not good. That is not good for the knee. Please do not do that. You could cause an injury. That's why I say on the calf or above the knee. Okay. So those are the three poses that I want you to start out with. How long do you hold tree pose? That's completely up to you. You can start off small. You can hold it for 5 breaths. I challenge you for 5 deep inhales and exhales. That's a good breath. The holidays can be noisy, literally and emotionally. Taking time to quiet the mind can help you stay grounded within your own self. So let's talk about 3 techniques that's going to help you. The first is mindful breathing. While there are many different breathing techniques out there, I'm going to introduce one of them to you today. So what can a breathing technique do for you? Well, a lot of things. When you first wake up in the morning, 1, it'll help you reconnect and awaken up your lungs again for deeper, more mindful breathing. It also helps waken up the brain to help you get going because let's admit it, we wake up and we feel groggy. Not many of us can wake up feeling bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. All right, a really good breathing technique is breathing in and breathing out for a certain amount of counts. So what we'll start off with is we're going to exhale, push the air out of our lungs. So exhale all the way. We're going to inhale for 4 counts. You ready? 1. Hold that. Exhale. Hold that. Again, inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. Doing that for 5 rounds, I promise you, it goes a long way. As I said, you'll be more alert. You'll feel more grounded. I also use it if I'm feeling anxiety. Yes, breathing techniques really, truly do work. The second technique that's going to help you feel grounded is gratitude practice. So waking up in the morning, writing down 3 things that you're grateful for. Writing things down is very powerful. For me, what I like to do is, so Monday through Friday, I work out. I work out at 5 a.m. I get in my car, and as I'm driving, I say those things out loud. I say what I'm grateful for. I just start saying thank you. I say thank you for my bed. Thank you for my family. Thank you for a roof over my head. It could be so simple. It could be thank you for the job raise. Thank you for the passing grade on my exam. Anything that you are grateful for, and you'll find those things if you search for them. The third technique, the third one that's going to help you stay grounded is a guided meditation. You can get apps like Calm. There's other apps out there, or you can follow my YouTube channel for more guided meditations. Meditation, it's wonderful. It could be as simple as 5 minutes a day. If you think about it, you're already doing meditation. If you sit there and read a book, if you sit there and even space off, you're meditating. You are meditating. Meditation is just staying more focused in the moment, not rushing around, doing this, doing that, not worrying about the future, not worrying about the past. It's you staying in the present moment. It's fantastic. So those are the 3 techniques that I highly recommend to help you stay grounded during the winter season. Thank you for taking the time to prioritize your well-being today. Remember, self-care is not selfish. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, or subscribe for more tips on yoga and how to stay grounded. Also, feel free to comment in the section down below. What is your favorite way to stay grounded during the holidays? Stay safe, stay warm, and I will see you in the next video. Namaste.